Monika, wait! I don't want you to walk out that door and walk out of my life. With that, we head downstairs and to the front door. Part of me wants to call out to her as she leaves, but I can't find the words. Well, you can just use the words I said right now. Really? Well, I don't even know what to say here. I wave to her as she walks away and eventually fades out of view. It's like, you just let the woman of your dreams walk out of your life, man. What's wrong with you? Well, anyways, something kind of hurts inside. Is it your brain or is it the organ that pumps blood in your chest? I shake my head and try to calm down. Or is it the organ that digests food? Because that happens sometimes. I should probably go eat too. Well, dinner was quick, since I just reheated some leftovers I found on the fridge. Or in the fridge. Did I just say on? When I go to bed that night, I can't help but think about what Monika said. She's right for the most part. It is kind of mysterious. So is he starting to believe her? I lie down and think about it for a while. It's like, yeah, at this point you're questioning your very existence. Memories feel like they're missing, a weird sense of deja vu, and sometimes the occasional feeling of being pushed a bit into something. Is she actually right? Is everything a sham? It's not a sham, it's an illusion. All of this? A big lie? My entire life being nothing more than a snippet of a game? Well, yes, but we won't tell him that. A romance game on top of that? It's like, damn, my life sucks. Why couldn't it have been some kind of action game? Am I suddenly one of the vanilla protagonists of the visual novels I used to play, meant for me to impose my own image on and interact with my fictional world? Or the fictional world? Yes, pretty much like almost any other harem protagonist out there. Especially like the guy from Daily Lives of Monster Girls, whose name I cannot remember because, well, they hardly ever say it. They only call him Darling or something like that. And that's pretty much what he means. It's basically a blank slate, a very generic looking guy that, like, hey, that can be me. And you can imagine getting all these wacky shenanigans with these beautiful ladies that are all after you. It's ridiculous. How could anyone possibly believe her? If it were anyone else telling me this, I'd certainly laugh them off. But yet, the way Monika looked when she said those words right to my face, it's like she absolutely believed them. Like she knew it was objective fact. An objective fact. Anyways, if it wasn't such an outlandish claim, I think she would have sold me right away. A game, a mod on top of that. Specifically, a Purist mod. This, it should be so easy to shake off. I should be able to say that Monika was being silly, that Monika was being stupid, that Monika didn't actually say that. Don't call Monika stupid. You're stupid. Okay. So the real question is, or the real question now is, why can't I? Every time I tell myself that she's wrong, doubt comes seeping back into my mind. Do I really believe she's wrong? Can I outright deny every claim she's made? It's not like I even need evidence to disprove her. Well, what evidence would you even have? Who could possibly believe that the world we're living in, or who could possibly believe that the world we're all living in is just a game? Monika, for one. But that's about it. Yeah, don't tell me I'm actually considering that she might be right. Okay, okay. Take a deep breath. I should calm down. It should be easy to go find everything I need. Middle school and the first year of high school? Well, if I don't remember anything, then maybe I chose not to remember. Yeah, it's like I have selective amnesia, like Jason Bourne. It's not like I had any strong feelings about those years. I wish I could forget my middle school years. I didn't like them. Right. What the heck? With a burst of inspiration, I immediately get up and start looking around my room after turning on the lights. Where is it? My yearbook. It has to be around here somewhere. It should have pictures of me from high school, or it should have pictures of me from middle school. I don't think I got a yearbook during my first year of high school, but that shouldn't be necessary if I can find the middle school one. The gaps in my memories aren't there because I'm some hollow puppet. It's because I definitely didn't choose to remember. Sure, let's go with that. If I look through them, I'm sure I'll find the yearbook contains only my picture, or maybe one or two pictures of my class. I didn't keep in touch, so I obviously wouldn't remember them. Come on. Oh great, now we have the sad music. I tear up my room and search for the yearbook. Once I find it, this can all be put to rest and I can forget that Monika ever said anything. Where is it? I move through the rest of the house. I comb through every shelf, empty out every box. It's way past my normal sleeping time, but I don't care. He's literally having like an existential crisis here. Mental breakdown, even. I still have enough time that once I find it, I can still go to bed and be awake enough for the festival tomorrow. It has to be around here somewhere. Or so I hope. I exhaustively search every room. I look through every closet, nook, and cranny, but there's nothing. Nothing can fill the weird holes in my memory. It can't be. Why am I so worked up about this anyway? Because deep down you do believe Monika, and you know she's right. That's why. And you're just desperately trying to look for something to prove to yourself that it isn't that way. I didn't care about this stuff until Monika brought it up. See? I just wanted to see her happy. Well, I want to see her happy too, but, well, right now I don't know how that's going to happen. Maybe get closer to her since we were just acquaintances at most last year. But now I've been saddled with this immense weight on my shoulders. Better turn out the lights. I slump down into my bed and stare up at the ceiling. This is so stupid. I shouldn't be so worked up about this. does it really change anything anyway? Monika didn't give me any evidence to prove herself, but there's nothing to disprove her either. What are you talking about? She just pointed out that you're missing some of these artificial memories planted in your head. Because obviously this game doesn't cover his middle school years or his first year of high school. It's like when a new theory or something is brought up, or some new invention is unveiled. No one knows anything. But like I said, does it change anything? And now we have this music. Does this really change the fact that I still want to know Monika better? Like, tell me, my man. Tell me it doesn't. Not in particular. Good answer. Even if she's right, how would I know? It's like, she might be a crazy girl, but she's the crazy girl I'm in love with. Okay, anyways. He's not there yet. I wouldn't know when I was being controlled or when someone was making a choice for me. Out of sight, out of mind, or so the quote goes. As far as I can tell, it doesn't change anything for me. So I should probably try to ignore it. Yes, just ignore it, you'll live longer. Jeez. I got so worked up about it, went to bed late, only to realize it probably doesn't change anything for me. So what if I can't remember some artificial memories? Who cares? At the end of the day, I still want to get closer to Monika. Game or not. Not like it matters all that much anyway. Or it matters all that much to me anyway. It looks like I can't tell whether or not her words are true anyway. All I can go off of are my feelings. Off Monika's feelings. The fierceness in her eyes when she told me about it. You know, it's like that fiery passion on a woman. Drives me wild. The graveness in her voice. Well, that doesn't. If anything, that just makes me want to comfort and console her. Maybe throw my arms around her. The fact she seemed almost desperate when she told me about all of that. It sounds completely absurd, but what the... Dang it, this keeps freaking me out. And did you see the skip button kind of flicker? Well, anyways. Okay, so Sayori, or mysterious person, is trying to direct us. See, I think Monika might be right. Oops. Let's see. It sounds completely absurd, but I feel Monika's words might have some merit to them. Well, maybe not that far. It's probably just me taking her seriously because she took herself so seriously. And it might, and maybe it's because I want something fantastic in my life like that because of all the anime I used to watch. It's like, I want to live no game, no life, but for real. Well, it's like, why won't that anime ever get finished? You know, something new, amazing, and definitely not mundane. But it doesn't put anything new into my life. I'm still here, hoping to get closer to Monika. I don't have any special powers or anything cool like that. Even so, I probably will have to think about it. It's like, well, Satoru and Your Lie in April didn't have any special powers either. But his story was pretty dang interesting. It might not change anything for me, and maybe I'll simply have to ignore those lingering doubts in my head. But Monika definitely won't be doing the same. No, because she's having an existential crisis right now. Probably worse than you are. If I want to understand her more, I'm going to have to think along her line of reasoning. Let's suppose that what she said was true. That it's really all just some tacky romance scheme. Then what about everything else? She said this was a modification, so something like a game mod? That's right. And that things were worse elsewhere. Oh yeah, trust me, they're much worse. But that's not here, right? No, and thank goodness. This isn't the original game, and this isn't exit music. I shiver a bit under the covers, wondering what might have happened with Monika's way of thinking in the original. Well, let's see. Natsuki goes crazy and snaps her neck and rushes at us. We see Sayori's body dangling lifelessly, and the light literally leaves her eyes in her bedroom. And then Yuri goes crazy and stabs herself a bunch of times, and we're forced to watch her corpse just lay there lifelessly. And then Monika takes us hostage into the space classroom at the edge of the universe until she teaches us how to delete her, and then we delete her. Anyways, however, I quickly push it out of my head. That place isn't here, so let's not focus on it. Yes, I especially want to forget seeing Sayori die. Huh. I'm way too tired for this. I just need to blank out my mind and go to sleep. Ignore all of this game business. If I can't even tell anything about it, then there's no use worrying about it. And even so, I still want to be closer with her. With that, exhaustion finally takes a hold of me, and I doze off to sleep. For a moment, I thought the game was broken. Well, after playing the original DDLC, can you really blame me? I wake up the next morning, feeling kind of groggy. Monika's words, along with anything else I thought last night, are still on my mind. Haha, there's no response because you didn't have any lines programmed for this, did you? See, she knows. I wasn't supposed to say anything yesterday, according to her, since I had nothing programmed for me. Well, I guess it's a good thing I used to play through visual novels all the time, since I can understand what she was trying to say. I close my eyes again and think, what if Monika says it's true? Or if what Monika says is true, then everything I'm going to think has been predetermined, right? I guess so. But there's some sort of freedom, though. Monika seems to be able to do what she wants. She can't be completely right. I get up from the bed and look out the window. Something like that. I don't think I can completely believe it. And I thought of it last night, too. She looked so serious saying it that someone might think she was telling the truth. So, even if it's true, and this really is something I have no control over, I'm going to make the best of it. It might be completely useless, but even if I'm just programmed to go after her, I still feel that I want to reach out to her. Besides, there's a lot of stories about robots and stuff like that coming to life. A lot of people can feel those androids and AI are really alive. It's like, oh yeah. Like, I'm still waiting for that day. I wonder if I'll be alive when that happens. So there shouldn't be any difference here. Even if all we are lines of code, it doesn't mean we can't be happy, right? Exactly. We can all be happy lines of code. With happy trees. With happy little birds. And a happy little stream. And happy little hills. That's nice. But then again, there's a definitive line between Monika and I. She can tell something I can't. Maybe that's contributing to all of this. Well, anyway, I need to get ready for the festival. I can't really figure things out if I don't go talk with her. I get dressed after showering and hastily eat a bowl of cereal and an apple for breakfast before heading out the door. Daniel! Hi! Heading to the festival, Sayori? Mm-hmm. I walk up to Sayori and we start the walk to school together. Hey Sayori, do you feel like you're in some kind of visual novel and that nothing you say or do matters in the grand scheme of things? Huh? Do you think Monika will be happy with the festival? Maybe. She has been kind of down lately. Maybe you can cheer her up, Daniel. Sayori, I'm really starting to think that you are the whole puppet master behind all this. She does talk to you a lot. I guess she does. I never asked, but what does she talk about? Oh, nothing. She just talks about the secrets of the universe and how none of us matter in the grand scheme of things and nothing makes sense anymore. And she made me question my whole existence and the purpose of my life. Anyways, it's not like Monika to be so secretive. Well, it's something she could only talk to me about. You know, since I'm a guy. What difference does it make? Well, it's like, I mean, I know what he's trying to do, but, you know, it's like, what? It's like, are there things that a girl would talk about only to a guy and not to other girls? Sayori looks at me as if evaluating how truthful I am before nodding. It's like, even she had to think about it for a while. I see. See what? Nothing. Anyway, come on. We're going to be late if we're this slow. We still have plenty of time. Regardless, I end up getting pulled by the wrist all the way to school, Sayori happily skipping along. When we reach the classroom, Sayori throws open the door. Good morning, everyone! Good morning, world, and all who inhabit it! Good morning, Morio! Everyone in the room jumps to attention, clearly startled by her energy. It's like, this girl is too beautiful and too energetic for this world. I see someone's excited. I wasn't the first person here. Like, thanks a lot, Daniel. You made us late. You were the last too. No, I wasn't. You were. Oh. Oh, jeez. It's like, so he's last by default. Sayori points to the fact that I'm still outside the classroom. I roll my eyes before stepping inside the room. Good morning, everyone. Hello, Daniel. Hi, Daniel. Glad to see you're here. Are you Monika? Because it's like, I don't know if you like me or you hate me anymore. You hurt my feelings and all I wanted to do was love you. Anyways, the room is already halfway decorated, with Monika and Yuri putting up the last of the paper cards that have words on them. They're incredibly beautiful. I think they were written with a calligraphy pen. In the back, Natsuki is setting up her cupcake display, changing the color layout and stepping back before trying to fix it again. At the front of the room, the pamphlets Monika and I worked on are sitting on a desk, neatly stacked. I decide to help Monika and Yuri put more of the word papers up. When we get to the last few ones, Yuri goes to arrange the scented candles that she brought. Natsuki, can I turn off the lights? Yeah, this should be fine. You can go ahead, Yuri. Oh, like, oh, this effect again. Yuri flips the light switch, the room going dark. Ooh. Like, yay, scary movie party. The candles are placed so that they illuminate a few of the words hanging from the ceiling, and also make the cupcakes look like they're glowing. Like spooky cupcakes. A lavender scent fills the room, making it feel very sophisticated. It's like, I see you went with lavender, not jasmine oil. Good job, Yuri. It was nothing. Monika claps her hands together. Okay, everyone. Good job with all the preparations. I think everything should be ready to go. Sayori, we can stand in the hallway and try to get anyone who comes up here. You can count on me. What about us? Well, if anyone has any questions about what we do here, can you answer them? I guess we can do that. Yes. Alright, we'll try. Even though I still don't know what we do here. Aside from writing poems and wacky shenanigans. If you have a question you can't answer, don't hesitate to come get me. Oops, I think I bumped the mic. Anyway, good luck everyone. With that, Monika and Sayori leave the room. As for the rest of us, we start getting ready for if anyone else comes in. The minutes seem to drag by. A few people filter into the room, taking seats. Some of them take pictures of the room as well. About 30 minutes in, we have around 18 or so people. Natsuki's cupcakes seem to be a hit. I recognize a few of them from being in my class, but I couldn't recall their names, because the person making this mod didn't bother giving them names, or even faces for that matter. I kind of hope they didn't recognize me either. Well, they're gonna see you go up on stage and perform, and most likely they're gonna see you again, hypothetically speaking. Okay, everyone. Every person in the room snaps to attention as Monika claps her hands together, smiling. Behind her, Sayori closes the door. The two slowly walk to the front of the room, Monika still talking. In case I didn't introduce myself, my name is Monika. I'm the president of the Literature Club. Hi, hi! Hi, Puffy Amiyumi Show. Hi, I'm Sayori, the vice president. Today, we're going to be featuring some poems written by our club members. She then looks over at us. So, who'd like to go first? All of us glance at each other, silently debating who to send up first. How about one of you two, since you're already up there? Okay. Well, I guess a guy's gotta lead. It's like, I gotta be a man. Be a manly man. And impress all the little ladies around here. What was I doing? Besides, this is so everyone's expectations are lowered anyway. The rest of the girls can impress them afterwards. It's like, why didn't he think of doing that before? Plus, I won't have to go after any of the good performances and look like total crap afterwards. I gingerly raise my hand. Okay, our first reader will be Daniel. I slowly walk up to the front of the room, forcing down a hiccup as I stand at the front. It's like, it's okay, I get hiccups when I'm nervous too. Hi. Hey, what's up? My poem is called Eternal Echo. I start reading my poem, occasionally stumbling, but managing to recover. It wasn't as bad as when I first did it in front of the other club members, but it certainly isn't good by any means. When I finish, I get some light applause as I quickly get off the podium and retreat to the back of the room. It's like, don't look at me! After me, Natsuki takes the stage. Her poem is short and to the point, with her delivery a lot better than mine. Yuri goes after her and stumbles at the start, but once she's over the first hurdle, gives a passionate reading that speaks to her experience with literature. Then, Sayori takes the podium, smiling and almost half singing her bubbly poem that makes the room smile. I guess that leaves only me, right? It's like, now it's your turn for public humiliation. Okay, well. With that, Monika takes to the podium, flashing a confident smile. My poem is called Nothing More. Monika's poem. There's no doubt that the conversation we had yesterday is related to this poem. Even though the words are lighthearted, I can see the message between them. Those words of hers convey a sense of being crushed, of questioning what's the point. It's honestly quite sad. Monika. She closes off her poem and gives a small bow, with everyone applauding. Oh dang. Brightness hurts my eyes. She goes off the side and flips on the lights. She goes off to the side and flips on the lights. If you have any questions, don't be afraid to talk to me or the other club members. As expected, most of the people go talk to Monika or the other girls, but not me because I'm not all that important anyway. I delegate myself to the back corner where I hopefully won't disturb anyone. Like, just let me eat this cupcake in peace. Part of the way through, I notice Monika slipping through the far door of the classroom, redirecting the students around her to us. No, Monika! I told you, let me eat this cupcake in peace! I quietly move away, seeing as no one's talking to me, cutting through the students that came to us. Excuse me. It's like, I gotta get out of here. I push the door open and step through it, spotting Monika down the hall, walking up to the stairs to the roof. It's like, well, it's a visual novel. Everything important has to happen on the roof. Whether it's good or bad. Like School Days, where Kotinoa totally murders Sekoi.